What's up YouTube, this is Ringo from 7 Education, and today we have the last question of the May 15 TZ1 paper 1, question number 10. This is a lovely probability question, so let's get going. Ann and Bob played a game where they have each an 8-sided die, and the die has 3 green faces. Okay, so much information. So when I see these, I usually write down the information. I know that there's Ann and there's Bob. So they all have an 8-sided die, and in N's die is 3 green and 5 red. For Bob's die, it's 4 green and 4 red. Okay, so they take turns, and the first player to roll green wins, and N rolls first. So this is the diagram. Okay, find the probability that N wins on the first row. Alright, so N winning on the first row is simply 3 out of 8. Because, there's 8-sided die, 3 green, green you win. So that was easy. That was a free 2 marker. So next, the probability that N wins on the third row is this. Write down the value of P and Q. Alright, so N wins on her third row. This is slightly complicated. So N wins, it means this. It means N doesn't win. And then Bob doesn't win. Followed by N doesn't win again. Followed by Bob doesn't win. Followed by N wins. So the probability of N not winning, 5 over 8. Bob not winning, 4 over 8. And not winning, this is also, careful, this will also be 4 over 8. 5 over 8. Bob not winning will be 4 over 8, and winning will be 3 over 8. Alright, so if I write it like this, you can easily see that P is 5 over 8 and Q is 4 over 8. So P equals 5 over 8 and Q equals 4 over 8. Alright, that wasn't hard at all. The probability that N wins on the 10th row is this. Okay, this is slightly more complicated. She has to win on the 10th row, so it's going to be N not win, B not win, N not win, B not win for pretty much 9 times first. Okay, and then on the 10th row, they win. So we have to multiply this to the power of 9 times the time she wins, which is simply 3 over 8. So what we're going to write is this. We're going to write 5 over 8 times 4 over 8 to the power of 9 times 3 over 8 equals 3 over 8 RK. So we're going to cancel these out, and then we're going to multiply them together. 5, 4 is 20, 8, 8 is 64. So make it simpler. I can divide this by 2, so 10 and 32. And then can I simplify this anymore? Divided by, no, I'll just leave it as 10 over 32 or 20 over 64. It doesn't matter. So, and then that is to the power of to the power of K. So therefore, the answer is R equals 10 over 32 and K equals 9. That's as simple as that. Find the probability that N wins the game. Oh my god. This is going to be a bit complicated. Find the probability that N wins the game. Oh, yeah, this one is nasty. Why? Because this is not a probability question. This is a sequence question. So it's not any sequence, it's actually sum to infinity. So the reason being that find the probability that n wins the game is this. It is not win. So the probability of n not winning is what? It's 10 over 32. Well, or whatever that is, because that times how many ever time is that probability, or the common ratio. And then U1, she wins the first go, is 3 over 8. So the sum to infinity equation says what? Sum to infinity, where are we? Sum to infinity, sum to infinity. All right, U1 over 1 minus R, where R is bigger than 1. All right, so we know that the equation is U1 over 1 minus R, and R is bigger than 1, which it's not bigger than 1 currently. Or is it bigger than 1 or smaller than 1? Did I misread it? Smaller than 1, sorry. And R is smaller than 1. So, okay, let's put it in. 3 over 8 divided by 1 minus 10 over 32. Okay, so, let's go for 8 over 3. Actually, I'll leave that part first. I'll figure out this bottom part. I'll write this as 32 over 32. So 3 over 8 over 32 over 32 minus 10 over 32. So that would be 3 over 8 over 22 over 32. And then which is equal to 3 over 8 times 32, the reciprocal. Oh, okay, this looks fancy. So let's simplify this. 32 could be written as 8 times 4. 8 and 8 cancels out. So I'm going to get 12 over 22, which is 6 over 11. Voila. So this is the probability that n will win the game. This is not a hard question, but it's actually very difficult to spot that what they were trying to ask was actually sum to infinity, because there's no other ways that you've learned that can get that probability out. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe, and remember, this is Ringo from 7 Education. Peace out for now.